Gentlemen, shh, stop. Don't speak. You don't need to. That's the beautiful thing. If you do and implement the things that I'm going to share with you in today's video, you are literally going to impress the pantalones off those spicy senoritas without actually opening that big stupid mouth of yours. Because as dudes, right, we think we got to be super smooth, we got to have some crazy, awesome, sexy pickup line, or we've just got to be like crazy, amazingly interesting. When the truth is, it's the small, subtle things that I'm going to share with you in today's video that truly will impress a woman. Number one is you can cook. Gentlemen, here's the deal. The fact is, if you can cook a spicy senorita meal, it's like game over, where do I stick it, like amazing. Because the truth is that a dude that can cook, this is next level guy stuff. And unfortunately, a lot of guys think, I'll just order Uber. No, gentlemen, if you truly want to impress her, cook her a meal. Which brings me to number two. You plan something special for her without her having to ask. And without you being like, guess what's happening on Friday? No, stop. Gentlemen, it's about surprise. It's about delight. It's about surprise and delight. And if you do this by planning a date or planning a trip or planning something special, even if it's like a walk in the park, this is something that automatically will impress her because her ex-boyfriend Brad did not do that. Number three is you look good, right? Aesthetically. Now, I'm talking about a few things here, all right? Number one, your grooming. If you're well groomed, this sets you apart of 95% of other sloppy ass dudes out there. And if you actually dress well, this puts you above the other like 2%. Now we're talking 1%. You are a 1% man if you look good and you have good grooming. And if you take care of your body, if you've got a nice physique, this is like next level. You literally are better looking, more attractive, and more impressive than 99.999.7.8% of dudes out there. Pride. It's all about pride in your appearance, because a woman is impressed by a dude that isn't sloppy. Because unfortunately, the majority of dudes are sloppy. They're ill-kept, and they just don't pay attention. They don't care. And so when she runs into a dude that's devastatingly sexy like you, it's like, bang, amazing, let's do this. I'm yours. As in like forever. She will be yours forever, gentlemen. Now, if she's going to be yours forever, that means you got to pop the question, which means you got to actually ask her. How are you going to ask her? Well, number one step, you got to go to jamesallen.com, which is today's video sponsor. And real quick, if you are looking to win Valentine's Day, and basically any holiday, because that's honestly the only place that I shop now for my wife at every holiday. Literally, like every holiday, I go to jamesallen.com, all right? And the reason is pretty simple, all right? Here's the deal, guys. If you are interested in impressing a woman and you want to get her a gift that she is going to love, a gift that she is going to tell all her friends and show all her friends and be like, oh my God, look what he got me. I love him so much. Let's make out, right, gentlemen? jamesallen.com. Diamonds, specifically. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh man, Alpha, diamonds are expensive. What do you think? I'm made of money? No, I don't, which is why you definitely need to go to jamesallen.com right now through that link. Why? Well, here's the deal. jamesallen.com is direct to consumer, which means they cut out the middleman when it comes to diamonds. Why is this important? Because they don't have the crazy overhead of other like brick and mortar like jewelry stores, which means you're going to get and be able to save like 50% off of what you would spend in a jewelry store for the same or comparable product. jamesallen.com is the fastest growing online retailer of diamond engagement rings and diamond jewelry. And it is the only place that I shop and the only place you should shop. Guys, and even if you're not ready to pull the trigger on an engagement ring, no problem. They've got this collection called the Diamonds Basic Collection that basically has amazing signature items or pieces, and not like a few, I'm talking every single woman wants these in her collection because they're timeless, right? Whether or not it's a tennis bracelet, which I bought my wife, or diamond stud earrings, or a pendant, or anniversary bands, gentlemen, they've got anything and everything for you to choose from. And the beautiful thing, and the thing that I love, is that you can basically shop based on price. So literally, if you've got like $100 to spend, boom, jamesallen.com, you can search it, you can find it. Or if you want to go a little bit more, which Alpha goes definitely more, right? Get her something that is going to knock the pants literally off of her, right? You can go a little bit higher end. Bottom line is this. You are in the right place if you're shopping for jewelry, if you're at jamesallen.com. If you're shopping anywhere else, in my personal, humble opinion, you're getting ripped off. The other thing that I love, and the thing that my wife loves, is something called lab-created diamonds. Lab-created diamonds are visually and chemically identical to earth-created diamonds, except they're made in a lab. And the reason why this is amazing is that you're going to save about 30%, which means you're you're going to get a bigger diamond for a better price. A few of the reasons why I only shop at jamesallen.com. Number one is 24/7 customer service. So if you've got a question, contact them. They are not commission-based, which means they're not going to try to upsell you on something just to make more money. And the other reasons, they've got complimentary lifetime service of the piece that you buy. You also get 100% money back guarantee within the first 30 days. So if you get it, she gets it, you look at it, you're like, yo, I don't love it, or I want to upgrade, get something better or bigger, gentlemen, you can send it back, no questions asked, and get your money back. Gentlemen, now is the time. Hit the link down below right now, limited time. They've got a special deal, a special sale going on that you do not want to miss. It's already amazingly affordable, but with this sale, it gets stupid affordable. Maybe you want to buy your mom or your grandma or somebody else that puts up with your ass something special. Gentlemen, hit the link down below. jamesallen.com is the only place that I buy bling. The next way to impress a woman, gentlemen, is to be a gentleman. Gentlemen, here's the deal. Chivalry, they say it's dead. I don't believe it's dead, but a lot of guys have gotten a little lax, a little slack. But when a woman has a dude that actually is a gentleman, which means opening the door when you walk into a building or a car door, or getting up when she gets up to go to the bathroom at a restaurant, or here's another one, ready? Pro tip, take your jacket off and give it to her when it's cold. These are things that automatically will set you apart from like 99.7% of other lazy dudes. And let's take it next level, right? Be a gentleman to other people in public. All right, what I mean by this is saying please, saying thank you, treating everybody with courtesy and respect, including servers. All right, if she sees that you are treating other people with kindness, this is something that instantly will make her want to make out with you. Smile, gentlemen, how is it? Is it white? Is it janky? Is it funky? Is it nasty? Are your gums terrible? Do you have horrible halitosis? If any of these things apply to your face or your teeth, you gotta fix it. And the beautiful thing, it's never been more affordable or more easily accessible in terms of fixing your jacked up grill, right? The one thing you can do is have a white smile. My personal pick is those like bleaching strips that you find in literally the drugstore or the grocery store. You put them on, 20 minutes later, bang, you pop them off, your teeth are noticeably whiter. Or if you got a really big problem, right? Maybe it's time to go to a dentist, an orthodontist, or some type of like cosmetic dentistry facility. If you're not smiling at people because you're embarrassed of your teeth, gentlemen, now is the time to fix it and do something about it. Life is too short not to be smiling. Smiling is one of those things that instantly makes you more attractive. It instantly makes you more likable. It instantly like bonds you and connects you to other people. It makes you look friendly. Gentlemen, there is no downside to smiling. Hey. If you smile like that is a downside. Don't be weird and creepy. The next thing I'd like to mention in terms of impressing her without actually having to say anything is have purpose, goals, and direction. If you're somebody that is motivated, you're a go-getter, you've got hopes, you've got dreams, you've got a passion, this is one of the most attractive traits that a dude can possess. And so if you're motivated, if you've got goals, if you've got direction, if you've got purpose and passion, congratulations, you are the man, and she's gonna want to get with you, all right? She's also going to want to stay with you if you do the next thing to impress her, which is take your time and slow down in bed. I'm just tossing a little knowledge at you, whether or not you want to catch it and run with it, or you want to ignore it, whatever, because you watch too much of the movies. But if you want to instantly impress somebody, right, be better at being better, right? Slow down. Foreplay. Start before you get to the bedroom. One of the problems with watching the movies is that it paints an unrealistic expectation for dudes about what satisfies a spicy senorita. It is not you being like, hi, let's do this. You get naked and just start pounding away for 10 seconds. That's not getting it done, son. It's about being more slow, being more exotic. Exotic? Really? That's weird. Being more provocative, being more attractive, being more engaged, being more willing to go down to visit Brenda. Exotic. If you want to be exotic, be exotic. I don't care. The next thing that will impress her is if you are smart, gentlemen. Knowledge. It's all about knowledge. If you are somebody that is intelligent, if you're intellectual, if you can think about a problem or a solution, come up with solutions, boom. Attractive? Yes. Also, if you're emotionally stable, but you have the ability to pull it out when needed. And what I mean by this is a woman is impressed by a guy that is able to talk about his feelings, that's in touch with who he is and what's going on inside. But if you're somebody that's all like stoic and never talking about and putting up a wall, this is not going to actually form the bond that you need in order to have a healthy relationship. It's about you being vulnerable to a point without being a puss. Do not fall apart all the time or always be crying like I do, all needy and beggy and clinging to her ankles and not wanting her to go out with her friends, gentlemen. You gotta act like you've been there before. You also need to have a life, which is the last and final thing that's gonna impress her. If you have a life, as in like you've got your own friends, you've got your own hobbies, you're not always just like sitting by the phone waiting for her, right? This is something that is impressive. If you have your shit together, even more so. Guys, the truth is, she doesn't want to be with a boy. She wants to be with a man. And if you do these things that we talked about in this video, you are a man.